And here we are at the JW Marriott Miami Turnberry Resort and Spa. It's not right downtown Miami or South Beach like we were at the Edition. It's a little bit away, about 20-30 minutes, but look at this entrance. It is so grand with the water features pulling in with your vehicle. It's one of the coolest resorts I've ever stayed at. The main reason I'm here is because of the water park. They have water slides, family activities with the raft. You can go down the cool slides in a lazy river. That's the main reason we're here. It's a very large scale hotel with over 600 rooms, about 680 something. So it's very massive. You can see the several buildings behind me that encompass the resort. But overall, I'm very excited to check it out. Let's go. Here we are heading to the room. Now the hallways are a little bit dark. They're nothing that special. They're actually very basic, and there's no cool like design or light by the door for this JW Marriott property, kind of like the one at Vancouver, which just had the coolest light fixture and wood paneling. It is very, very basic. You can kind of see the upkeep also needs to be done, but this is a junior suite room with the 1 king bed. So as I mentioned, this is the junior suite room with the 1 king bed. That's all the upgrade that they had for us. But as you can see, it is very, very spacious. Now, the design of it is very simplistic. It's nothing super, super luxurious. There's a lot of flat walls everywhere that I'm noticing. It's just with furniture like pushed in front of them. So it's clean, it's light colors. The carpet though, it is getting a little older, and the whole thing is carpet, especially with the water park here and resort. The carpet should probably be replaced soon. But otherwise, big king bed, and then there's a whole living area over there, and then an outdoor patio area, which I'll go over in a second. But first, I do want to show you the bathroom, because I'd say the bathroom is actually the best part of this room. Now, coming into the bathroom, what I love about the bathroom is it doesn't live up to the room. Like if the room was this level of quality, the room would also be amazing. But we got the tiling from the floor all the way up here. We have this beautiful backlit mirror with this like gold plating around it, with 2 sinks and the beautiful chrome on here, the white countertop. I love just all the little details, very nice. The tub as well, it carries that marble throughout here. We have a ceiling light that's indented here, beautiful shower. It is a little bit on the smaller side, but it does have kind of like a rainfall shower that comes out. I already like this a lot better than the Edition Miami Beach. Just a much cleaner shower, and the head looks a lot better there. And then you do have your private area here for the bathroom, which also looks very clean, nice. And these robes, when we were here 2 years ago, these were some of the best robes, just like the Edition, that are just so soft and so cozy. So that is a huge benefit about this hotel, is these incredible, incredible robes. Now here's the minibar area. We have, all of this is for purchase. It's not complimentary except for the Keurig machine. This JW Marriott actually has a more premium coffee maker, which is refreshing. It's not an espresso or anything, but it is at least Keurig. It's not like the really cheap plastic ones that have been at so many JW Marriotts that I've stayed at, which has honestly been very disappointing. We have all the cups down below, full mugs, and the glasses. And then down below here is drinks for purchase. This fridge is fully stocked with all kinds of drinks here, but all of this is a charge, so you would have to pay for any of those drinks down there. Cool. Now I want to show you real quick, what I do like is that there is an ottoman here in front of the bed. We've got the 2 lights on both sides. I'm really big into lighting, but the lighting in this room does not impress me. The fixtures are very basic. I also do not like this headboard. It just looks very old and dated. It just doesn't match the room, and there's just like empty space around it. It's just eh. Now some of the rooms here, when the hotel was renovated several years ago, like I've seen pictures where it's actually like a whole white like paneling behind the bed, which looks a lot better. So those rooms, in my opinion, we get a lot higher level of inspiration than like, let's say this one, where it's still just like a lot of bare walls. Now over here, this is a sofa bed. So it's actually a full-on pull-out sofa bed that you can have an extra person sleeping here. So with your family, you're going to want this room, or you're going to want the room that has the 2 queen beds junior suite, because that one not only has those beds, but it also has a sofa bed as well. Over here we have a whole table. So this junior suite is nice because this is basically the extra space you're getting is this area here, but you can kind of like enjoy a meal here or room service. So just kind of nice with the light and everything. Now we do have a patio area, which has a golf course view. There's different views that this property offers. Last time I was here, we had like a water park view, but this is the golf course view. We've got 2 chairs. However, the chairs don't have cushions, which is surprising. Normally they should have cushions, but regardless, it still is a very beautiful view of the golf course, looking way out into the Miami area here. But overall, the patio, it doesn't inspire me that much. It still is just kind of like a little bare and not like over the top wow with inspiration out here. It's just, you do have a nice view if you want to enjoy both outside and inside. And actually, if we look way over here, we can kind of see the water park, which is amazing. So our room, the last time was like around on the same building around the sides. So we're looking like right on the water park. Here we can look over, but it's one of the coolest water parks in the whole world, and I can't wait to show it to you. Overall, I'm really happy to be back. The main reason I came back is because of the water park. It's one of the best resort water parks ever. However, the service this time, I've been very disappointed. The front desk check-in was nothing like last time. It was actually kind of sad. The long line of people, we had to wait, and then the person who checked us in, it wasn't like over the top welcoming. I didn't feel appreciated with status. It left a lot to be desired compared to last time we had the opposite experience. They went above and beyond. We had to almost beg for this upgrade just to a junior suite. Last time, it was a very different experience. But the rooms here, they're decent. They're not super luxurious. They're nice, but this is the hotel you're going to want to come to if you're just wanting to get away and you want to experience an amazing water park resort with lazy river. That's the main purpose of coming here, and it will not disappoint that part. Welcome to the JW Marriott Miami Turnberry Resort and Spa. This is definitely one of the coolest arrival areas of any resort I've been to. It is just gorgeous. The property is made up of 4 towers, and altogether there are about 685 guest rooms. So it's actually quite a big resort, and because of that, it actually can feel very crowded, especially during busy seasons. So there's a lot of families that stay here, also a lot of golfers, as they have 2 18-hole championship golf courses. Now this is the pull-in area with your vehicle. You will pull around. Now it does get crowded. So when you pull in, sometimes you have to wait a little bit to be helped, but there's 2 parking options. You can either self-park for $40 or you can valet park for $50. The other big fee to keep in mind is the $68 per night resort fee that this property charges, which is pretty steep, but it includes those 4 passes to the water park per room and other amenities. And like I mentioned, this is my second time staying at this resort. We had stayed here before and had just the most excellent experience, especially at check-in, arrival experience, upgrade. They just were so friendly. This time though, it was a little bit of a different story. It definitely did not feel as personalized or like staff as friendly as last time. Check-in took a long time waiting in line, and then checking in, it just didn't feel special. It was hard to get an upgrade, had to keep asking for it, even though they had plenty available. They just didn't seem very genuine, like they wanted to give to elite members this time. But we did get back in the Jasmine Tower. This is the tower we stayed at last time. We liked it, but the hallways definitely could use a remodel and update. But the rooms have been renovated, so they're pretty decent. But overall, the rooms, this room in particular, it's just okay. They have a little bit nicer rooms with that back paneling on, but the great thing is at this property is every single room has a terrace or balcony to walk out on, and here we can overlook that amazing championship golf course. Now, the bathrooms are the more premium part. I wish the rooms looked more like the bathrooms, but overall, still just gorgeous views. It is in Aventura in Miami area, and it's also near the Aventura Mall. Now this is the nighttime skyline view from our room, which was also just spectacular. But overall, we came to this hotel for the water park and just to enjoy the amenities. Now Platinum members, Titanium, and Ambassador members do get 2 complimentary breakfasts in the restaurant. You just bill it to the room and then it is later taken off, but otherwise the breakfast buffet is $38 per person plus a 20% service charge and tax. So it actually is an expensive breakfast, but it is a pretty big selection. They'll also make you omelets, custom eggs, things like that. But overall, the ambience of the restaurant, it was very modern, new, and clean, so we definitely liked it. But this is the main restaurant on the property, Corsair, and they also serve lunch and dinner. So we only experienced it for breakfast, but the property also has several other restaurants, which I'll touch on a little bit later. Now outside, where you kind of pull in with your vehicle, there is a Starbucks as well, and then they also have an award-winning steakhouse that is in the main lobby area. We did not eat here, but I was able to just look around and take some videos. Now this is heading out to Tidal Cove, which is the hotel's water park. Now this is the reason you're coming to stay at this property. This is the main attraction, Tidal Cove here, and it is an amazing water park. I've been to quite a few water parks around the world, and this is definitely one of my favorites. But overall, it was a little bit crowded at times, especially sometimes hard to find a seat. I feel like they could definitely have a little bit more pool staff out there just to kind of help keep everything under control, but it was pretty under control. But overall, amazing experience. We tried to time it and kind of get there right when they opened. That's the best time to go because it's not as crowded. You can usually find a seat right away. Now this is one of the best lazy rivers. I've been to at least like 6 different lazy rivers at different resorts I've stayed at. This is one of my favorite because it's shaded and it goes around. And then they also have this flow rider as well, which you do have to sign a waiver to use. And then they have a surf house bar and grill out there to order food. Now here's all the main slides at the water park. They've got several. They've got some for you have to be like 2 people, and then they have some single rider slides, and then they also have some drop slides as well. But they're all fun. You could spend out all day there, a couple days, and it's an amazing view, but they are thrilling and exciting. And then when you want to take a break, you can just hop in the lazy river. And then this is another pull-on property, just a little bit farther away. It wasn't as busy, but it is just another option. Now, the fitness center is the most interesting one I've almost ever seen. This is actually the entrance. You have to go through that door, and then you literally have to walk up these stairs in like this dungeon. It's kind of interesting. And then you get in the fitness center, and here's all the equipment. But it definitely was a little dark and a little cramped. I wish that they had more floor-to-ceiling windows, and it felt a little bit lighter. It just kind of felt like you were in a dungeon. But overall, it was okay. Okay, now for the review of the JW Marriott Turnberry Resort and Spa. I'm going to start with the room, 4.5 out of 5. It's a very spacious room, which was nice. It just didn't feel 100% comfortable to me with the headboard, the bare walls, the carpeting. It's just a little worn, but otherwise it's a very nice room for JW Marriott, one of the best that we've had, just because the spacious, and then the rooms that do have a nice balcony like this, really nice. Next up is going to be Inspiration. How wowed was I by this hotel? That is going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. It's a very nice hotel. It's a little crowded, and it's just the rooms don't like, I'm not like screaming all over the place because of how amazing they are. The biggest thing for the high Inspiration is the water park. That's the biggest thing that makes this hotel worth it, as well as it is a premium hotel, so it is nice that it is a JW Marriott, so they have more amenities, like some of the glassware in the room, the Keurig machine, things like that. Next up is going to be service. Service is going to get a 4 out of 5. Now, service is not that high just because like for check-in there's usually a line in the evening, and the line was there for hours. We didn't have to wait that long. The line maybe got through in like 15-20 minutes, but everyone has to wait. They don't have like elite check-in line. Also, check-in wasn't that exciting. It really depends on who you get. We went back later and had a great person that we worked with at the front desk, while other people weren't that exciting to work with. So it just kind of depends on who you get here. Also, like breakfast service, the waiters were okay. They just weren't that personable and like really kind. They were just like doing their job. So service here definitely can be improved. It's not like in-your-face personalized service. It's like the hotel is crowded. There's just a lot of people. They might need more staff to get that. Finally, it's going to be value. Would I return? That is going to get a 4.5 out of 5 for me, and that's because I have returned. I stayed here 2 years ago and now I'm back. The biggest thing is because of the water park. The water park just makes you want to keep returning because it's included with your stay. I believe up to 4 guests per room. I'm pretty sure it depends also on how many guests you put are going to be in the room, but I believe it's 4 per room. But anyway, it's just incredible. They've got several water slides, drop slides, just tube rides, incredible. A huge lazy river. We went around it probably 10 times. It's so much fun and exciting, while this view is also really incredible. So I would come back again probably in the future. It's just overall a very nice hotel.